My name is Mick. I teach at Martin Collegiate, and I teach senior science. I use a formal rubric for that major project to address the student-directed study outcome in science curricula, like I said. Other than that, my rubrics are, I call them informal, but again, in the name of transparency, I share them on the course outline with students and parents, and I ask that the course outline be signed by parents so that they see it too. And I base it on, I should say, some assignments, maybe we'll come to this in a coming up question. I think it's the next question. But some assignments I don't treat like this, but when I do treat them with this informal rubric, it's a beginning, progressing, meeting, exceeding outcome, sort of based on what they do in the elementary school, Regina Public at least. And meeting, the third of those four, is in my professional discretion, where I would expect somebody in Chem 30 to be able to understand a certain curriculum outcome. And beginning is not really there, but on their way. Progressing is on their way, meeting is there, and then exceeding, of course, is having internalized those ideas. And I just apply that idea of beginning, progressing, meeting, and exceeding to a scale, often a 10-point scale, 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. And so if I feel that the student, through their work, has showed me about what I would expect from somebody at that level in the class, I'd call that a 7.5 out of 10 because they're meeting it. If it was a little more than that, but not truly exceeding, I might call it an 8 or an 8.5 or 9. So I start with this 4-point framework, and then I sort of adjust it after that using my professional discretion and expertise, if I can call it that. But I'm very clear on that. I actually show them the graph the rubric on the course outline. So I don't do it every time, but it's there at the beginning, and it's always accessible, of course, on the outline of the classroom or whatever. And what beginning looks like to me, what progressing looks like, what meeting and what exceeding looks like. So that, again, it's transparent and they know going into the assignment what the curriculum outcome is and then how I'm comparing them to it, I guess.